This is for my information. I don't know, so I'm asking it. I was teaching in preschool for 4 years before. So, you want me to stay? Okay. This makes me conscious. I was teaching in preschool for 4 years before. And, we were told that time that you have to just start speaking with the child in English as soon as he comes. Because, the child is able to catch up with the languages very fast. And you just mentioned that we need to start with Gujarati and Hindi and English. Though now the children are studying Hindi also. But I just want this for my information. That is it that we have to start only with English, or you feel that other languages should be spoken with the children in school at lower levels?
I think it is the best way, the mother tongue is the best way to express themselves. At such a tender age, we had an orientation where we asked the parents, how many of you speak in English at home? So to make the child comfortable, as I said, suddenly if you say, come here, the child may feel very confused. And so I think using the mother tongue initially would be very good, and slowly those sentences can be put into the second language, that is English. Generally, we also have Marathis, so we try and at least small sentences, we'll tell them, ikde ye. They know, they feel they are at home. They think it is not a foreign language for them. So, Sulba, are we clear about that?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes, sir?
So you said you'll be going to other schools. Which schools are you planning to go? Meaning on job or like for training?
I cannot take decision like that. Whichever school you will send, will go.
Okay, so you do not have schools in mind as of now?
No, sir.
So we can go to the schools who are our best competitors, which you believe.
So why would they help you?
We can know the edge. Why are they competing? Why are they giving competition? And where do we stand?
So if you were in Pepsi, you will ask recipe of Coca-Cola?
No, sir. No, absolutely no. We will try to make it better.
Easiest thing ever. Why didn't anybody think about it?
No. Actually, sir, perfection cannot be improved.
Copied, but it can be copied.
So you are organizing workshop, but in workshop, what I have observed, it's again a teaching. A mentor is teaching the teachers.
Oh, yeah.
When we visit to the other school, we'll have the
No,
practical
I know.
knowledge.
I understand. But for that, there is a saying in human behavior. If you want something, you have to give something. So I would suggest that you should first go and help other schools. Then obviously they will help you. So it would be very easy for me to pick up phone and call to our competitor. They are officially our friends. Though maybe we have stolen students from them in the past.
Sir, we have many schools coming from outside and visiting our school.
Yeah, so the biggest thing would be the city, outside city. They are not competitors and they are good. So we can use them. They can help. They can help without any fear. Try to, I wanted to bring that point is it's a very great idea. I also would love to do it. And I believe in cross helping each other in the industry. In fact, I have formed an unofficial association of school owners, private school owners who are not granted, and we have Nirma and AIS and DPS and all several schools in it. What we have found out is everybody is sailing in the same boat. We are suffering from the same problems. Like DPS East did same way as we had about the fee protest. Like DAV has a big disaster regarding the dengue scare. So it's a great thing. Try to pursue it. We'll see next year how many schools you have actually visited and helped. And please, if I forget, please remind me to bring few of the points what they have mentioned. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is half done. That was very good, teachers. With a happy note, let me present before you the highlights of the result of Standard 10 and Standard 12 board examinations. In Standard 10, we have 43 students with CGPA of 10 and 55 students with CGPA of 9+. In Standard 12, wasn't that a combined effort from pre-primary to the Standard 12 teachers? In Standard 12, we have 15 students who have scored from 94 to 100 full in various subjects. I'm happy to announce that our result for both the examinations have been 100%, and ours is the only school to get 100% result in 12th standard examination. Well, this reinforces the fact that we at Udgam insist on quality education. Coming to present their ideas for quality in education is a group of teachers from primary section.
Before I start, very well said words by your guru. Content is same for all human beings, that is eternal happiness in life. But what matters is the context to achieve that content. Now how does it go with Udgam? Same. Udgam's content here, that is to be the best always. But what about content, context? I, Kia, with my colleagues Nidhi and Swati, presenting primary section, would like to welcome you all and give a helping hand with different context to bring the best for Udgam. Henceforth, we are going to share few slides with you all, within which we have shown the present scenario of Udgam. Can we have the first slide? Green here represents progressing since 50 years. The progress Udgam is making since 50 years. Blue represents it is still growing and, as we all, expanding. Very important, equally important, with technology hand in hand. Now when we compile all the three together, what do we have? The best among the oldest. So should we have a big round of applause for that? Now I would request Nidhi to come and share other slides.
Hello and good morning to all of you. What we are showing over here is our expectation from an Udgamite who, according to us, would be able to sail on, excel, and be a winner in all opportunities he or she gets in life. This is only possible with the joint efforts of parents and teachers. When parents and teachers come together and nurture these saplings, I'm sure they are going to become benevolent, who would be full of kindness, generosity, empathy, compassion, and rich with knowledge and emotions. When we have these qualities in our children, they are definitely going to make this place a beautiful place to live. And we at Udgam are bent upon, the teachers at Udgam are bent upon grooming each child into a wonderful citizen of the nation, wherein we not only emphasize upon bookish knowledge, but also focus upon the overall development of the child through sports and other activities. Here, I would like to tell you, I don't know. I'm so sorry. We expect that Udgamites should be emotionally fit individuals who would rather dare an opportunity than get afraid of or be nervous. And an Udgamite should be synonymous to fit. Fit is, yes, you've heard me right, fit as a fiddle for today's society. And now, this is the quality of education we intend to impart. Thank you. I would like request Kea to continue.
Okay. Before we start with the slides, henceforth, I would really like to make things clear. Like, whatever we are implying or whatever methods we are implementing till now, yes, we were implementing and we are going to. But as we all know, the school is expanding. We just need to have a focused, a much more concentrated approach for the slides which we are going to show you. To start with the first one, that is focus on spoken English. Fine. Now, talking about focus on spoken English and the skills related, that is speaking and listening, we feel that storytelling is one of the very best methods, quite age-old methods to be implemented. Let me explain. For example, if I ask you, how many of you know Pythagoras theorem or Newton's law of motion? Very few. Oh, I can just count 1, 2, 3. But if I ask you, how many of you can tell me, or how many of you remember the story of a thirsty crow or fox and the grapes? See? So this itself explains how important is storytelling. Moving further, we have the next point that states each child should be encouraged to talk for topics not actually related to your subject. It can be a puzzle, it can be a riddle, it can even be a joke, just to see that they come forth and present themselves. Last but not the least, we do conduct quiz, right? We do conduct debates, elocution. But as we all know, the school is expanding. Now we need to have a very, very organized efforts for such activities. For that, what we have decided is to have a team of teachers and students who will conduct these activities and thereby prepare our children to become team street winners. Apart from that, to eradicate their stage fear, to give them a more competitive environment, and if we work further, we can also have inter-school competitions. Can we have the next slide? Aha, life skill. It is one of the most challenging aspects. Though it shows a very gradual change, it has a very, very strong impact. If we talk about today's scenario, we keep on hearing, we keep on seeing, increasing crime rates. We keep on seeing the rising old age homes, right? And we also see road rashes and so on. So it is a must to inculcate moral values. To encourage or to emphasize on the same, we need to have more of value-based learning, teaching learning in our classrooms. For example, if we take being responsible, so that can be brought through the child through many videos. We can also share anecdotes and thereby share their experiences as well as our experiences based on that value for the month. Now I would request Nidhi to come and take the next slide.
This doesn't need much of explanation. Field trips, I'm sure all of you would agree, do give practical knowledge to children and help in retention of whatever they have learned in classrooms from textbooks. Going a step further, we are planning to invite guest speakers who would be coming from various walks of life, and they will be interacting with our students, and their interaction with our students is going to motivate and inspire them to a great extent. When we talk about improving quality of education, how can we forget academic? Time and again, like just Priti ma'am has shared with us, that Udgam teachers and Udgam students have proved their might. the barometer for which has been the board result. We strive to get the best academic also. Like Kea has already mentioned, that we have been practicing most of these activities in our school. Just that concentrated efforts and focus is needed, wherein a small little spark needs to be ignited to a flame.
Children. We at Udgam are equipped with the latest technology of communication, and teachers are free to use it and to make the best use of it. We do have PTMs on 2nd and 4th Saturdays, and parents are free to meet teachers after 4:30 on weekdays also. Here,